everybody, it is me, Sarah, and I am using a microphone, so I am pretty professional, some might say. Okay, basically, this is pretty late, but I'm going to be sharing my New Year's resolutions, my ins and outs, and I'm going to be sharing it with all of y'all. As in my 13 subscribers, as in half of those subscribers are deactivated accounts, as in half of those halves are actually just like close friends. Two. Um, but I'm really excited. I have like this whole thing, and yeah, so we're gonna get to it. I actually found a software that I might be able to like make videos on, so I'm looking at myself. I'm trying to look at you, but I just can't help it, you know? Okay, so my New Year's resolution for 2025. Hold on, can I just say something? My previous video was a TikTok, like rip TikTok. This is for you, girl. Like this is this distracting you? I'm sorry. Let me flip it around. I was like, TikTok is gonna be banned, or it was banned. Not even 15 hours later, that thing was back on. It was back on, and I was like, I was so ready to just like be a pioneer woman for real. I was like, oh, I have to make food, or I have to actually clean around the house just because, or I'm actually gonna have to read the books on my bookshelf again. And then it came back, and I was like, psych. I did not expect it to come back that early. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be gone for long, but I didn't expect it to be gone that short. So yeah, the end of my last video, I was like, for TikTok. I almost got a copyright claim on that thing for TikTok, and it didn't even go bye bye. So that's what's happening. So my number one item on my New Year's resolution is to get 30 minutes of sunlight every day. Now, a lot of you might be like, 30 minutes a day? Like, that's nothing. It's something for me because sometimes I just don't go outside and I look pretty pale compared to the rest of my family, you know? I always get told that I look sick. I was like, I'm not sick. I just I don't have a reason to be outside. Like today I was outside trimming like bushes in front of my house, and I was already exhausted. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I also lack a lot of vitamin D, so I thought this would be a good way to help me get get some of that, you know. My second item on the list is to work out every day. Every weekday. I need to better myself. Basically, I just need to work out and build muscle, lose everything that I don't need. I really want to have a very distinctive like mindset when it comes to working out, and I always correlate working out with being very like exhausting. It is, but like in like in like I always correlate it with like not being fun. But I'm gonna like have workouts that I'm very, very into, and I'll probably do that. So yeah. My third item on my New Year's resolution list is to get my driver's license. Now, I'm not gonna expand on that thing. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I need my driver's license, and I'm just tired of not having it. I want to be able to say, yeah, I have a license. I have one. What about it? Number 5 on the list is to take care of my body. And that means like, yes, physically on the outside, but also on the inside. I want to actually, oh, I didn't realize this button was here. Sorry. But okay, what I was saying is whenever I say take care of my body, I mean like on the inside, and take all of my vitamins that I need, the ones that I severely lack in, and yeah, like eat healthy, like do things that will benefit me in the long run, low key. So, yeah. Number 6 on my list is to spend time with God every day. Now, how do I explain this without being very like I just feel like lately I need to have a routine when it comes to that. I want to be able to wake up every morning and like study my Bible and pray. I want to be able to pray every night, and I want to be able to do that every day. And I mean, it's pretty late in the month, but But it's never too late to start something that you want to do. It's better than not starting anything at all. That's just something that I want to do. I just want to be able to have as much faith as I can and really put my trust in God and just really have a relationship with Him. Everybody who wants that should also make the effort to do so. Number 7 is to restore my garden. Okay, y'all don't know this, but I used to like grow cherry tomatoes. I used to grow strawberries. I used to try to grow bell peppers, and they were like growing like crazy. I was so excited. My cherry tomatoes were magnificent. I grew those perfect, and I grew them so well. I would put them in my salads when I ate them, and I was like, "Oh, this is so good!" Like, y'all, like it's crazy. I was really into it, and it actually made me happy to be able to see all of these vegetables grow. And I was like, I did that. I did that. I even bought myself a garden bed at the time whenever I was going through that phase. And it's just sitting in the backyard just doing nothing because I haven't set it up or anything. I mean, I built it, but I didn't set it up. And I really want to like utilize that garden bed because it was a really good deal. I got it at Costco. Number 8 on the list is to read more. Yes. Yes. I have been in a reading slump. I haven't been able to read as much as I'd like to just because I just haven't felt like it. And I'm realizing that this is pretty sad because I always write all the time, and now I feel like I don't even want to. Not because I don't have the time, because I definitely have the time. It's like when you read a book that puts you in a slump, and like it was a really terrible book. It was like a really terrible book. I don't even know what it was, but I just know I did not enjoy it, and I was like, I don't want to read ever again. Like it ruined it for me. But I am gonna have to just restart with the Selection series by Kira Cass because that is one of my guilty pleasure reads, and I love it, and I'm gonna reread it because every time I read that book, the book series actually, every time I read the book series, I always end up reading more and more and more. So I think that book really just ruined it for me, but I'm not gonna say which book because I won't. So, number 9 on the list is to say yes more. Let me explain. I tend to say no a lot. Very straightforward, I know. But say yes as in, hey, Sarah, do you want to go to a store with me? And I usually would go, no, I don't feel like it. And my family respects that, fortunately. But the next time someone asks me, hey, Sarah, do you want to go do so and so and so? I'm going to be like, sure. I know, it's crazy, right? And I think I've just gotten so used to being alone that I just don't care about going out. But I realize when I do that, I miss out on a lot of things that I know I'm going to regret in the future. So I think I should start saying yes more. Like if somebody goes, Sarah, let's have a spontaneous trip, I'd probably be like, girl, what time, when, where? Like, I need to know the details. And then when I know them, then yes, I'll do it. Number 10. Number 10. Kidding. Number 10. Less social media. This is very hypocritical considering the fact that I am literally making a YouTube video right now. But technically, I'm not watching YouTube, I'm making a video. Okay, I'll say it. I was addicted to TikTok. I was literally addicted to TikTok, actually, because there's no reason that someone just spend 4 hours straight just on an app scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There was no reason I should have been doing that. Like it was bad. I would lie and say that it was educational videos, but it was literally just straight up brain rot. I knew the lore to things that I didn't even know existed the day of, and it was crazy. There's a pro and con to being chronically online. It's pro, you know everything that's happening online. Con, you miss out everything in real life, and it's not good. So I just decided I need to just back it up, calm down, don't get on TikTok. And I say this as I was just on TikTok right before this. Also, Instagram. I'm always on Instagram on those reels. I was practicing for the TikTok ban, but fortunately, I don't have to go on Instagram because TikTok is bad. Number 11 is to find my personal style. Now, I have been experimenting with lots of styles over the years, and I've pretty sure I'm sticking to just one. I wear t-shirts, jeans, and shoes. That's it. I always wear jeans. Like that's my thing, jeans. Like, Sarah, what are you gonna wear out? Probably like a shirt and some jeans, a nice shirt or some jeans, or a jacket with some jeans. unless it's for church. Then I'll wear like really nice jeans with a very nice blouse and very beautiful, elegant shoes. Funny story. I went to church the other day with my best friend and my sister, and I was wearing these big loafers, and there's steps in the church, and I fell down those steps. It was quite embarrassing, but I'm pretty sure I made my friend's day because she could not stop laughing about it, and she would not stop. Number 12. Wait, I didn't even explain the style. My style, I want to start wearing skirts more, maybe long skirts. I love the idea of just like running in the wind with the skirt on. I love the idea of just having a nice skirt, nice shirt, nice shoes, less jeans, even though I bought myself some more jeans at the thrift store because I actually found some jeans that fit me and it was great. But yeah, I just want to, I guess, dress more. You know what? I'm gonna get into this when I do something else later in the video. So just wait. Number 12 is to make a morning and night routine. I feel like I have more purpose in life when I have a routine that I can abide by. And so if I have a morning routine, then I have something to look forward to and it gets me through the morning. Like a morning routine to be wake up, take a shower, do my skincare, do my hair, get dressed, brush my teeth, eat some breakfast, and then go off to whatever I need to do. And night routine, maybe just wash my face. Because I do shower in the morning. Like, I'm a morning shower person. So, wash my face, put on some pajamas, and lay in bed, read a book. And that's when I'm going to incorporate reading into this routine. And I'll probably fall asleep, but that's okay because that's what I want. I want to be able to fall asleep peacefully without scrolling on social media constantly for hours, and suddenly it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm wondering what the heck happened. I've been on this freaking app for 3 hours and I didn't even realize. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Number 13, learn new skills. I have so much free time and I have so much time to practice things that I would never usually do. I want to pick up new hobbies. I want to pick up new skills. But I could be learning how to cook. I could be learning how to freaking crochet. I could be learning how to make clothes. I could get a sewing machine. I could make me a dress. That would not be a good dress. But what I'm saying is, y'all, I literally bought a harmonica. And I'm not even kidding. I literally bought one. And I've been practicing with it ever since I bought it. This is clearly from Five Below, and I just love it so. So that was me trying to do Piano Man, but it's not the right key. Obviously, like if it was the right key, like it would sound so much better. But that was the beginning. If you like really cared, I just think having hobbies and having skills is really beneficial for your life. Obviously, because skills, we all need them. Hobbies, we all need them. Like, I need them. Is this really considered a hobby, talking to myself in front of a camera? Is that a hobby or just sad? Let me know. Number 14. Be more social. No. I I wouldn't say that I have no friends. I think I have enough for what I got. I've never been a social butterfly. And so I really didn't think that was going to change when I got older, and it didn't change. And, I just need to do something to fix that. I need to find some more people to be social with because sometimes I find myself being very, very alone. So these are my New Year's resolutions for this year, obviously. And now we are going to go into what's the ins and outs of 2025. So we are going to do what's in for 2025. Number 1, be grateful for everything. It is so important to acknowledge that everything is literally a privilege. Like, there is a reason to be grateful for most things, and sometimes I find myself complaining a lot about things that others would really, really be like, hey, yep, that's great. What I'm trying to say is just be grateful. That's my end for 2025. Number 2, find the good and bad situation. A very light-hearted level of this situation would be, oh my goodness, I'm failing this class. This is terrible. I'm going to fail. I won't be able to graduate and get my associates. I won't be able to do any of this. Instead of going into that little dark hole that nobody can really come out of. Say, I'm I'm probably failing, but I can do better and I can push myself to do better and I'll just study more. I'm doing my best. Let me find a way to help myself to do better. I have resources. I should be able to do this. That's what I'm trying to say. Find the good. Oh no, I'm failing, but I can fix it. If it's fixable, it's great. If it's not fixable, then that's when you're screwed over. I think finding the good in really bad, unfortunate situations, it's literally, did I have a lisp? Hold on. It's literally so amazing to do because not a lot of people do that. And sometimes I don't even do that. Like, if it's a bad situation, it's a bad situation. Like, you're not going to find me going like, oh, guys, like, it's okay. No, I don't do that. I literally start crying. But I can start now. Oh, number 3, have a daily prayer routine. This goes into having a relationship with God. This is really just because I want to be able to know that at the end of a day, if it was a bad day or a good day, I still have an outlet for those emotions and I can use those emotions in during my prayer. And that helps you feel the best. Number 4, take pride in your appearance. And not your appearance, I mean my appearance. Take pride in my appearance. Sometimes I find myself going out of the house looking all crazy because I didn't feel like getting ready. And I genuinely think it was just really not good because people could tell like, oh girl, she just rolled out of bed. Like, what is she doing? I just rolled out of bed. Like, let me live. But no, like I really want to take pride into my appearance. I really want to go out of the house with my hair done, all dressed up. And I want to be able to wear jewelry. Like I want to be able to feel like not girly. I just want to be able to feel put together. And I feel like if I'm dressed up okay, then I'm put together. If I'm dressed up like, like I don't really care. And it just shows. If you know, you know. If you don't, I don't know then. Number 5 is to focus on school. I do not necessarily have the best time when it comes to having my classes at my little college. I've never been a school person. I've never been the type who wanted to wake up early every day, get dressed, do all that. But I know it's good for me in the long run, so might as well. I know a long time ago, as in last semester, I always found myself procrastinating about school assignments because I just genuinely did not have it in my heart to actually care. And it was bad. It was really bad. I didn't care and it was just exhausting. I mean, I want to be able to say that I truly tried the best that I could and mean it. That's what I mean by focus on school. At the end of the day, there is nothing more important than doing something that will benefit me in the long run for me. When I say this, benefit me. This is my path. If you don't go to like if you don't if you choose to not go to school, like that's your path and that's what you need and that's what you want, then that's great. For me, I don't want school, but I'm gonna go to school because that's what I feel like I should do. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna focus on it just like how anyone would focus on something that they want to pursue. Number 6, traveling. I love traveling places, whether it's like a 2-hour drive or a 20-hour drive. I will want to do it. I literally the idea of traveling is so amazing to me. Like, I want to be able to do things. I want to be able to be out of the country one day. Number 7 is to drink water constantly. Basically, stay hydrated. I sometimes, and this is just in general, sometimes I find myself realizing that I hadn't drunk anything all day. And then I'm wondering why my throat's kind of sore. Like, I wonder why. Oh, number 8 is to practice meekness. This is so important to me. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I don't have that meek outlook in life, but it doesn't hurt to try. And I just sometimes I find myself thinking like, what the heck? Like what is happening? But no, just keep to myself, calm down. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Number 9, help others more. I actually want to be able to help people, whether it's small acts of just like holding the door open for somebody or actually volunteering for a charity. I do want to actually do something like that. Not because it makes me feel good, because believe me, opening the door for somebody in the weather that we have out right now is not making me feel good. I'm like, hurry up, girl, walk in this door. It was so cold. So cold. Number 10, compliment people more. I already compliment people, but basically, I just want to do it more because I mean, words can go a long way, and you realize this when a lot of people are affected by things that are told to them. So you figured, hey, let me just say something nice to this person just in case, because you never know what's happening. And hey, I want someone to compliment me, so just putting it out there just in case, someone wants to compliment me back. I'm skipping 11 and 12 because they basically resonate with my New Year's resolution. So we're going to skip to 13, which is to have a better sleep schedule. Guys, I cannot say this enough. My sleep schedule is terrible. It got to the point where I would not fall asleep until 5 in the morning and wake up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was bad. In fact, I should already be asleep right now. It's 10:07 p.m. And I need to be asleep, but I'm filming this for y'all. My 2 subscribers. Number 12, better time management. Basically, it's to have better time management. Okay. Next one is to think before speaking. Y'all. Sometimes I say things, not bad things, but sometimes I say things like, why did I say that? Like, it was just straight up stupid. Also, I'm gonna probably throw in my New Year's resolution to stop using the word like, because I'm realizing that I've used it way too many times in this video alone. Next one is to take my vitamins. Yes, that's it. Take my vitamins. Please, please, please. I need these vitamins. They literally, I quite literally need them. I always forget to take them, and then I find myself getting a headache or feeling woozy, and I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder why. And the last one is to celebrate the little thing. This one is important because sometimes I find myself not caring about the good things that happen to me. Like, this one is very important because I find myself not caring that something has happened. I just think it's great to celebrate the little things, like, oh my. Or if I pass a test, every time I took a test and I passed it, I'd just be like, okay, that's fine. Like, that's expected of me. That's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but it is a big deal because I worked hard for that. And I need to acknowledge it because I'm literally perfect. Guys, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But just celebrate the little things because celebrating the little things can go a long way. And whenever you celebrate those little things, the bigger things will be even better. Now, we're going to do what's out of 2025. We are leaving it in 2024. Well, number 1, stressing over things I cannot control. Oh, man. Oh, man. I did that all the time. And it just got to me. First of all, I stress a lot. I do stress a lot. In fact, I get headaches because I stress so much. And I do think that it's just me. I genuinely don't know why I do it. I feel like I've always stressed about things. But stressing over things I cannot control. Like, I should not be even thinking about it. If I can't control it, if I can't fix it, then I shouldn't have to worry about it. Number 2, stressing over situations that don't involve me. What can I say? I just love stressing out. Number 3, don't be stressed. I am quite literally the reason why I'm so stressed out. Number 4, being anxious about everything. It is not normal to be as anxious as I am. And the thing is, for me, I don't even notice that I'm anxious until I start like crashing out, It's a build up, really. I'll be fine one day, fine the next day. But the next day, I suddenly feel like I'm like in a bad mood. And then the day after, I'm in an even worse mood. Then the day after, I'm just like terrible. And then the day after, I start crying because it just builds up because I get so anxious about all these things. Okay, number 5 is underestimating myself. I always do it. I always have. And I do find myself lacking confidence in myself, especially academically. But I know that I take the time to study. I know that I do everything that I can to help myself. And yet, I still feel like that's not enough. And that's my issue. I know I'm gonna be okay. Number 6, being lazy. I need to stop. That's pretty it. That's like straight up being lazy. Don't be lazy. Let's leave that behind. Number 9, no more holding my emotions in. If I want to crash out and be a demon, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, no, no. It just means if I'm feeling something that I feel like I should address with somebody, then I should probably tell them. That's literally it. Number 10, complaining. I don't think I complain a lot. I don't think I do. But when I do, no, actually, I don't complain. I have complained, but not a lot. Y'all, scratch that. Scratch it. I don't complain. Let's move on. Comparing myself to others. We all do it. We all do it. You know, the best thing people say is comparison is the thief of joy. That's super cringe, but it's a really good quote, and I think people should really think about it more often because it's true. Number 12 is self depreciating behavior. Pretty straightforward. Let's stop that. Number 13, bed rotting. Do not want to spend, actually, yes, I would love to spend the day just laying in bed and doing nothing, but it's not good for you. In fact, I feel like those days in the moment, I'm like, this is great. I would do this all the time. But then it's the end of the day and you realize you've done nothing and then you feel so sad because you weren't productive and then it gets depressing. Be productive. Let's leave being lazy out and let's go in 2025 with being productive. It is probably one of the best things that you could do for yourself. Now, I am filming this video January 23rd, 2025, and it's already been a whole month and I had not done any of these things because I was like, I'm going to start January 1st, like it's going to be my thing. Then I completely forgot. So February, February 1st is going to be the time where I am going to really abide by these rules and I'm going to stick to everything that I wrote down because I do believe that this is going to help me in the long run. But yes, this was my New Year's resolution, my ins and outs of 2025. Well, basically, I'm done. This is a video. So I hope you're having a good day, a good night at whatever time you're watching this, but I even hope you're having an even better time. Thank you so much for watching. So, woo!